Welcome to Arcade Audio.
Ladies and germs, welcome to Dilettante Ball. I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
Here on Dilettante Ball, we go on Wikipedia.
We click random article.
And we talk about it.
Fall from glorious Michigan.
It's pure Michigan. Home of Tim, the Toolman Taylor.
Tim, the Toolman Tebow.
That's really good. That's funny.
It's not. It's funny, but it's not good. Is my brand.
Man, that's
Can't believe we're still here.
Tim, the Toolman Tebow. I'm gonna take that to my grave. I'm not gonna tell anyone.
Thank you.
You ready?
Yeah,
Do we have anything to
we're
talk
still
about?
we're still trapped here in Michigan. So
Yeah, we. You know what? Speaking of trapped in Michigan,
yeah.
should we talk about that tour?
Wow, we got trapped. We got double trapped.
We took a tour of a brewery, which we tend to do when we're on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, should I say which one?
I don't know. It's up to you. I will say we met at one location and got shuttled to a second location, which should have been our first tip off
Yeah, when we could have easily just met at the second location.
to begin with.
And the tour was weird, and they didn't give us anything to drink until the end, where they locked us in a conference room for
40 minutes?
at least.
Yeah.
And we couldn't leave because they had the bus.
Right. There was nothing we could do. And I mean, they were feeding us some alcohol, I guess, but not that much.
Not enough
for us to be trapped in a conference room.
It was strange.
It was so strange. And we had to wear hairnets and beard nets and stuff.
Yeah, it was wild.
Ugh.
Pass.
Hard pass.
Good beer, though. Hard pass, good beer. City living. All right. Palladium.
Ooh.
Palladium is a chemical element with
Oh.
symbol PD and atomic number 46.
I thought it was going to be about shoes. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. It is a rare and
Okay.
lustrous
Ooh.
silvery white metal discovered in 1803 by William Hyde Wollaston. He named it after the asteroid Pallas, which was itself named after the epithet of the Greek goddess Athena, acquired by her when she slew Pallas.
We're off track already.
Yeah.
And we were still reading the article.
Palladium, platinum,
Can you imagine
rhodium.
1803 and you find a new metal? You'd be like, what the fuck? I love Linkin Park.
Is Linkin Park new metal?
People say that.
In my head, Limp Bizkit is
Oh, yeah.
the platonic ideal of new metal. Palladium, platinum, rhodium, ruthenium, iridium, and osmium form a group of elements referred to as the platinum group metals,
Okay.
PGMs. These have similar chemical properties, but palladium has the lowest melting point and is the least dense of them. So those are like the noble gases of metal.
Sure.
How many elements can you name in order?
Oh, I mean, usually more when I'm not being bombarded by a bumblebee. I'm scared for my own life here. In order, I could probably get 2 and then fuck up.
I can do 5.
Hydrogen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, boron.
No,
Beryllium.
No.
Fuck.
You got those are all in the first 5 though.
Okay, I feel better then.
Hydrogen,
Peroxide.
helium. Because think of the table. Think of the table. Lithium,
Oh, sure, of course.
beryllium,
Mm-hmm.
boron.
Okay.
That's all I know. Then maybe xenon or neon or something.
Nah, not well, maybe.
Some gas, some
Yeah.
noble gas. Nitrogen, probably nitrogen actually.
Mm.
Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, nitrogen.
How come the Animaniacs didn't have a song about that?
They probably did.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Yakko.
That's okay. That's not good.
No, it's not. How come it was Yakko that was always doing all the teaching? Why wasn't never? Or maybe Dot did, but I only remember Yakko.
I don't know.
I feel like Wacko would never.
Am I wrong in thinking that they're rebooting the Animaniacs?
I don't know. That's interesting. That could be good.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I feel like they'd make it even better.
Right.
Dot would do the teaching songs.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe they had Yakko do it just because he was the most boring one or whatever. He was the straight man, sort of.
No,
I mean, he wasn't.
He was the Groucho.
Yeah, you're right. Well, who was Wacko the Ringo?
Wacko was certainly the Ringo.
So that's a crazy.
Wacko was the Ringo.
Yeah. Wait, that's not Ringo, is it? Is that Paul?
That's more of a John.
Yeah, oh, it's a John. Okay.
And here's a Paul.
But Wacko had kind of a.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wacko.
Yeah, so who was,
Wacko Warner. Oh, that's pretty good.
yeah, it's pretty good. Was he supposed to, like, in my head it was Ringo, but I don't think that's the case.
And then Yakko was like,
Yakko Smirnoff.
well, yeah,
Yeah, I'm Yakko. You never catch me live, capos. America, Canada, Mexico, man.
It's crazy. That reminded me of like the new Winnie the Pooh movie and how that whatever his name is just still like voicing Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, the guy. Yeah.
What's his name?
Oh, bother. I have no idea. Jim Jarmusch.
No, Jim Cummings. You were close.
I was really close.
Yeah, he does a ton of voices.
Does he do like a lot of the voices on the Winnie the Pooh series?
I don't know. He does Darkwing Duck.
Oh, okay. A lot of
and
Disney.
he did Hondo Onaka from Star Wars.
So good. I think that movie might be good. I really like it. I liked when Winnie the Pooh showed up and he sounded like Winnie the Pooh.
I like Ewan McGregor a lot, obviously.
Has Ewan McGregor ever done a bad movie? That might be our boy, our number one Best Buy boy.
Yes, he has done a very bad movie, and it was called
Trainspotting. What movie? What's bad movie? Oh, The Island. Is that what you're gonna say? 'Cause you're
that's
wrong.
not it.
I saw that in theaters. I don't know. I've only seen good Ewan McGregor movies. Star Wars 1, 2, 3, the end.
I count those as good.
Yeah.
Deception.
What was the plot of Deception?
There was a lot of people being deceived.
Okay.
I don't remember the plot, but it was very bad, and he did a very bad American accent.
Johnny, what if I got up and stood and just kind of like existed on the porch, but not
Seth
in this
style?
chair? Yeah, Seth Romatelli style.
That's fine.
Okay, because I'm getting bothered by the bugs that.
Oh bother.
Oh bother.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's certainly fewer bugs in our typical recording studio.
Yeah, some certainly, but
Yeah.
fewer.
Have you ever had to use like a fly strip or fly trap or like a roach motel or anything? Like
No,
just ever? And,
no.
Like, yeah. They're pretty bizarre, right?
Yeah, I've had to use bug spray. You know,
Yeah.
like in Florida, we had like sugar ants once. You just put some
Sure.
drops down, and then they die.
Or if you have like shitty wasps that just like live inside your eaves, you gotta get rid of those guys.
Oh yeah, you just spray those bad boys with the hose,
That's yeah. You knock their nest down with a broom,
and then you run.
and then you get the fuck out of there. You buy a new house. You put your old one up on the market.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like bug spray, like wasp spray. You know,
Yeah.
shoots 9 yards or whatever.
It's good to give you a little bit of a head start.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's the thing I don't like the most about the outdoors. Probably is all the bugs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A weird part of my job is if there's like a bug in the office, people
You
will,
gotta trap it with some Tupperware and take it outside.
yeah, people will call me and be like, "There's a fucking wasp in the office, and you need to kill it."
Oh, who let a wasp in the office?
Well, there's a club at work called Friends of the Wasps, and they do invite wasps into the office.
Wasp-based activities. Yeah.
Have you ever seen a flea circus?
No, they're not. I mean, they're not what you would expect them to be. As a kid, as a kid, you would think that they're actual fleas doing things.
They are.
No.
Yeah.
Have you seen one?
Yeah.
I don't know that you're correct.
They are.
Explain.
They take fleas and like glue shit to them, and make them like walk around.
So what I'm picturing is like a little sort of like diorama sort of a thing.
Yeah.
So and then there would be like seesaws and things like that.
Sure.
But because fleas are like tiny.
Yeah. So you've only you've only been to Huckster flea circus.
Huckster flea circuses. Yeah, exactly.
They're a real thing.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'll show you some pictures. It's crazy and seems very cruel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fleas ain't got no brains. If you read Animorphs, you would know this.
Can you not anamorph into a flea?
No, you can anamorph into a flea, but they have no real like instincts or fear or drive or anything other than just, oh, there's a warm thing over there. I guess I'll go towards that.
Interesting.
I mean, also this is Animorphs. I don't know if she actually did a ton of research.
When you anamorph into an animal, do you keep your own brain, or
keep your own brain? But the first time you morph into an animal, you have to deal with its own instincts and like base, like fears or.
So you're like
drives.
fighting that?
Yeah. So like, one of the worst ones ever was when they turned into ants, and because ants are just like machines basically that are all just driven by the queen.
Mm-hmm.
And so they all lost their own like humanity for the first like minute before they were finally able to break out of it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like when Jacob becomes the alpha of his own pack in Twilight. That's all.
Is it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when they become like, a squirrel, it's all just like run. And they have to like fight that urge.
Weird.
Yeah. But then if they become like a tiger, it's like, hey, what's up? Like,
could you touch, and I think it should be said that you're currently reading all the Animorphs
I'm going through all the Animorphs. Check out my Twitter at Speham, Speham, for all the good Hamimorphs. Hashtag Hamimorphs.
If I touch dinosaur, does it have to be a living animal?
It has to be living, but there is a plot where they do get sent back into time and they do become dinosaurs. Don't worry.
Rules.
It rules school.
So I couldn't go to like a museum and touch a dodo.
No,
like
you
a stuffed dodo.
But you could go to like Busch Gardens and sneak into the pen of like a giraffe.
Sure. Of course.
Which is a normal expectation. But no, nothing.
And
bad.
I don't think I would even need to go as far as Williamsburg or Tampa Bay to find a giraffe. I would not need to go to a Busch Gardens. I could go to your standard zoo.
That's true. Yeah, you don't really have to go to Busch Gardens.
So it has to, when you Animorph, do you Animorph into that animal?
Yeah, that's specific. I mean, it's a carbon copy of that animal, but yeah. So like if you got the DNA of the alpha wolf of a pack, you would transform into the alpha wolf.
So if I touch my cat, I would turn into Buster.
You would turn into Buster, yeah. And he would see you and probably freak out.
He'd freak the fuck out.
So yeah, if you acquired my DNA, you would turn into me, Spencer. You wouldn't turn into like some random human.
That's nuts.
It's pretty nuts, yeah.
Okay. If I turned into like you, and had sex with someone, with a woman, a human woman,
yeah, would
that child have your DNA or my DNA?
It would be my DNA. Because you would be... yeah.
Why are people not Animorphing and just, like, committing crimes? And then you rob a bank.
The only way to get the power is by using the Andalite, like, morph cube.
Sure.
And no one has it.
Yet.
It was...
So I would turn into you, rob a bank.
Right.
Get your DNA...
all over
I mean, I would be very sloppy.
Yeah, but you'd be
I'd
lousy.
spit and I'd everywhere. Pull out all my hair. And then as soon as I leave, can you decide? You just say, I want to Animorph back.
Yeah, you in your head think of your original shape, and you transform back. It takes like a minute or two to do.
Could I transform back into you, or would I have to touch you again?
No, once you've acquired my DNA, you just have it,
and
forever.
So then I could
whenever you wanted to transform.
Into you?
Yeah.
Man, yeah. I would pin so many crimes on you.
It'd be bad. Well, I would just get your DNA, and we just go around committing crimes in each other's names.
That's good. That's the only way to get me back.
Yeah, exactly.
When you Animorph...
That would be so good, too, though, because, like, let's say you went to, like, the Pacific Northwest, but then I went to, like, Texas or something, and then they'd be looking for me over there.
That'd be wild.
And they'd be looking for you where I am, but you would just transform out of the body and, like, you know what I mean?
Or I could transform... into the head detective and be like,
boy, this
wrap it up. We can't. It's a cold case.
We're done here. Yeah, you totally could too. Yeah, just like figure out who's on the job, and then like go down to the precinct and like shake his hand and be like, well, great job, Poirot, the famous French detective. Yeah, you could commit all kinds of dastardly crimes.
Okay, when you Animorph, do you keep your clothes?
No, you can't. And there's like... the thing in the book is if you're good, or if you practice,
if you're a good boy,
when you transform back into a human, you're able to like morph like skin tight, like bike shorts or like a leotard or something like that, but not shoes or anything, which is kind of just like a cop out for like a young adult novel. But no, definitely not your clothes. Like, so if you were just like wearing your clothes and turned into like an elephant, your clothes would just be shredded.
Okay, so the clothes don't play into it. It's just like...
No.
But if I say I transformed into you...
Mm-hmm. Your clothes would be shredded.
They'd be a little snug. Then I turned back into me. I would still be wearing those. They'd still be like on my body.
Right, they'd just be a little stretched out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just wear baggy clothes.
Yeah, exactly. Just yeah, clothes I would wear, just like Slayer t-shirts.
Does anyone that is not a good Animorph transform naked sometimes?
Just for fun?
Like, or just accidentally? Like, oh, fuck.
Oh, you're saying? I thought you meant like good versus evil.
No.
No, like basically by book 2, they all figure it out. Just because like K.A. Applegate didn't want to deal with like 14-year-old naked bodies like running around doing crimes.
Fair.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like I'm not gonna. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like she's got bigger, fish to fry. But Andalites are all naked anyway.
Hell yeah.
And then those are like the centaurs that give them the power.
Okay.
The book series is fucking wild.
Is it good?
It's wild. I really enjoy it, but it's crazy.
Okay.
Just already by like book 10, they've done wild shit. Like they like got sent through time and.
How many are there?
Like 60.
So you're gonna be done soon if you're already on 10.
I'm reading like one a day basically. Yeah.
Okay. Just like your vitamins.
Yeah, exactly. It's like what Hulk Hogan said. Say your prayers. Do a crime. What does Hulk Hogan say?
I have no idea.
He had 3 demandments. Eat your
3 demandments.
Yeah, that's what he called them.
That's pretty good.
Say your prayers. Eat your vitamins. Drink milk. Was that what it was?
I have no idea.
Practice. Maybe that's what it was. Work out. Say your prayers. Work out. Eat your vitamins. Read your Animorphs. I don't know. Fuck Hulk Hogan. He's a racist anyway.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll be sure to
look into being an Animorph.
Check on your Twitter and see how that's going.
Yeah.
Could you Animorph into plankton?
Wow, I don't know. Is plankton living?
It's living.
Like, is it like an?
I think it's kind of in that.
Yeah, they've transformed into fleas, which might be the smallest thing that they've done.
Could you transform into a cell?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Why not?
Well, just because like it's too crazy.
Okay.
She just didn't want to write about it.
Sure.
I don't actually know the answer to that.
Could I transform into a tardigrade?
I don't know the answer to that either.
A water bear.
A water bear, yeah. I don't know. I know, here's a fun fact. It's like when you transform into something smaller than your normal body, all your mass has to go somewhere. And so it goes into like hyperspace, basically. So the odds are very, very steep, but it's possible that a ship, like a rocket ship or whatever, a spaceship, going through hyperspace could collide with your mass, and you would basically be stuck as that animal. Oh. I mean, the odds are like, millions to 1, but...
That's cool.
Yeah. It's like a fun fact that gets discovered like later on.
You'd think that the Andalites would tell them.
They didn't really have time. Like, the guy was like dying. He's like, "Oh, I'm dead, here." And just was like, "Oh, okay, thanks for nothing." Like, and that's part of why I'm rereading, because I'm like, how do these kids figure out how to do anything? Because they had like no direction, But then they found his little brother.
Kind of like all of us,
We're all Animorphs if you really think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I started out as a baby and I Animorphed into a man.
Yeah, and
someday I'll Animorph into a sack
pile
of bones.
Of dirt. Yeah. What's your final Animorph going to be?
Charizard.
Fish must be something.
Fish must be something. Yeah, I agree.
Everyone says that fish must be something.
Thank you for playing Arcade Audio. Play more at arcadeaudio.net.